Welcome to Talk Time Podcast, where our topics are entertainment, sports, and community, and hot topics. Today we're going to talk about Daniel Allen launching his new consulting company, where the community meets community policing and entertainment, youth. But I need for him to just give us a little bit more about what it's going to be about.
All right, welcome world. So I'm excited about this new consulting company that I'm starting at the end of my police career. It's called Bridging Communities Together. So Bridging Community Togethers have three aspects. First of all, let me say this. I never really wanted to be a consultant, but several people believed in the work that I've done, both in community policing, both in music, and both in youth mentorship. And they felt like I should start a consulting company. I was like, So I went to a professional. I wrote down the things that I thought would be like, I say, my greatest hits, for lack of better words. She looked at the things that I've done, my resume, my bio, and she was like, I think you should go for it. So she laid it out for me. It's a website where they create your dream for you for free, called Catch a Fire. I gotta give them their kudos for it. She laid out the three aspects, and I said, well, who is this person on the screen right here? She said, that's you. That's your work. I said, wow. So I said to myself, if I'm gonna be a consultant, I don't want to do it by myself. I got my elderly mother. I got two non-for-profits. I got a lot of stuff going on, So I said, so when I sat and met with the professional, she said, put together a team. It makes sense to put together a team. So what Bridging Communities Together is a LLC consulting company that consists of community policing. I'm gonna talk about each element one at a time. All right, community policing. If everybody knows me, I've been a community policing sergeant for 9 years for the Chicago Police Department. And when I got promoted to lieutenant, I still went back to the same district in 11th District, West Garfield. And they sent me back there because they wanted me to keep engaging the community and help out the community policing office. I was blessed to have some amazing officers and civilians and community members that I've partnered with over the past 10 years that I was the community policing sergeant. And we've done some outstanding things, such as youth cotillions. No other district in the city have done a youth cotillion where the youth got to participate in a cotillion botillion for free. Where we went after sponsors, community members to help put together an amazing cotillion event that taught young people skill set. And then it culminated with an awesome gala where it looks like a ball. Doing things like having job resource fairs. In West Garfield, a lot of people are plagued with narcotics. They're plagued with, being underserved. They're poor, for lack of better words. So what I've done as a community policing sergeant, I brought resources to the community. The areas where there's the highest amount of crime, there's violence and narcotic selling. What me and my team did, we would get Amazon, Walmart, we would bring out employers to these locations, and we will bring out job resources and bring them to the community. The same places that people are scared to walk at, I brought resources out to these people, to these locations. And it was such a successful event. I got to give my credit out to Pastor John Harrell from Black Men United. We did an event on Madison and Pulaski in West Garfield, which is one of the most high crime areas probably in the country. And Pastor Harrell brought out a bunch of resources, gave out a bunch of free goodies, sofas, all type of stuff, you name it. And what the police department did, we went and engaged them with different job resources as well. And at the end of the day, what people saw was that the police love the community. They saw a different side of the police. Even during situations that happen, bad situations may happen with policing, what they saw was a community policing sergeant, myself and my team. We brought these amazing resources together, which led to some outstanding community policing being done by myself and my team. So I'm extremely proud of the work that my team done with me. Then the second element is youth mentorship. Once again, most of the community policing stuff that we've done was related to youth. The cotillion was related to the youth. Youth basketball, youth and police basketball related to community and youth. My wife, Victoria Allen, is an outstanding youth leader. We have our own non-for-profit called Divine Purpose Youth Performing Arts Center. So my wife is going to take the lead on youth mentorship, And then the second element is called Music Saves Lives. The reason I call it Music Saves Lives because music does save lives. So what we do, what the consulting company will do, what I've done as a community policing sergeant and lieutenant, we actually create events in the community that I spoke about, and we bring out music. I brought out live entertainment. I brought out DJs. We had dance contests, and at the end of the day, it was proven that when I hosted these events at these high crime areas with using music as a tool, that there was 0 shootings, very few calls of service within a 24-hour span in those same locations. All that is what led to the launch of Bridging Communities Together. That's what we're doing.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
And now, like I said, one of the questions was going to be, how was you going to incorporate the youth and the entertainment into that? Like I said, as a former police officer, I understand community policing, but on the civilian side of it, how were you going to bring all this together?
See, here's the thing. A lot of people love to work with the police. Mm-hmm. Now they got an opportunity to do it with my organization.
Okay.
Because I'm going to have police officers that's current and retired that's a part of Bridging Communities Together. That was a clever way of doing it. So if somebody have a youth program and they say, man, our youth program is struggling, we want a stronger youth program in music. We want a stronger youth program in sports. But we still want them to have a better relationship with the police. That is the overall issue.
Okay.
Young people in police don't have the best relationships right now. So that's one of the reasons that I said, you know what, I'm gonna start this consulting company, because I'm gonna utilize those 3 core elements: community policing, youth mentorship, and music saves lives, to establish stronger relationship with the police. And at the same time, what it does is enhances people's individual youth programs, whether it's in music, because I have my brother, Brian Williams, who is, I forgot to add that, Chicago Police Department, we have a choir. I'm the director of the choir. We don't get to do a lot of stuff because of the schedule of the job, but the police choir has actually done a lot of stuff in the community. Like I said, Brian Williams has helped me come in, taught the choir. We've done concerts, unity concerts. So one of the things that I would adapt with different cities, states, countries, if a police department or even a business say, you know what, I love this whole music element that you're doing. How can I get the police and the community to come sing together? Because once again, music saves lives. We will come and we will train different police departments on how to get their own choir. We would train community members how to put together different unity choirs to come together and sing out in high crime areas, once again in an effort to reduce crime publicly. And at the end of the day, what it does, it brings a better relationship with the police. It's just 3 different tools.
I like it.
Yeah.
Now, with those different communities that you're hitting, or those different maybe suburbs or different states of policing, are you engaging those officers, those police departments, on how to enrich or engage in the community itself? Because like sometimes it seems as though some police are hands off.
Absolutely.
And if they don't come in and welcome themselves as to partnership with that community, how do you get that to work?
So that's a great question. So one of the things we do, say we are a police department in whatever municipality, and they say we have a community policing unit, but we're struggling to get relationships and trust with community members.
Exactly.
And I'd be like, I got you. So what I would do is sit down with the client, which we would have the municipality. They would sit down with me and they would tell me what their struggles are. I would identify their struggles. I would identify their challenges. And the only thing I'm really doing is just sharing with them what I've done to be successful. And once I gauge their population and what they need help with, then we come up with a strategy. So one of the strategies will be training their community policing office. If they don't have much of a community policing office, one thing they have to do is recruit people within the department to be a part of their community policing. If it's a small police department, if it's just 1 or 2 people, we'll work with that 1 or 2 people, and I will show them how to put together a plan that we can be successful to reach whatever challenges that they need to get stronger.
Like that.
So that's what Bridging Communities Together is in a nutshell. The launch is going to be March 30th at the Care Center, 230 North Colmar. March 30th is a free event. At the launch event is basically, in a nutshell, is just sharing what I'm sharing right now through PowerPoints. Some of my team members will be there. People get to meet and greet us and get to see, wow, how can we work with you guys, for a little low price, you know what I mean? Because nothing is free. I got to pay staff, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, that's what Bridging Communities Together is. It's an effort for police, community, businesses, churches, schools, etc., to have a better relationship with the police, as well as enhance their own individual businesses and schools. And I'm gonna say this lastly, a lot of people, principals, businesses, and churches always come to me and say, Dan, can you please come over here, or Lieutenant Allen, can you please come over here to my church and help my youth music department out? I don't have to do that. I can call Brian. You go over there. Or they may say, or another school may call and say, I have a great youth program, but it's in disarray. I think you can talk to my wife. She's on my consulting team too. Or they'll call me and say, this such police department, we really need help with our police department and community policing, getting more rapport with the community. I got you. We'll sit down and come up with a strategic plan. That's Bridging Communities Together.
Can't wait to hear more about it, and can't wait to see it launch and all that good stuff.
Thank you, guys. Check us out. Coming soon.